Okay, so today is September 1st. You can congratulate us because that's this was our first day in kindergarten. Yep. I felt like I was the one going for my first day at school. It's so terrifying. Even though I stayed with him like for 2 hours, we were together in the room with all the kids, like the new kids, and some of the parents of the new kids. But I felt so bad for like having to leave him there. I don't know. I know that I have to do it. I know that he has to start going, he has to learn how to play with other kids and stuff like that. But I still feel like I am leaving my child. Today I was with him. Tomorrow my husband is going to take him at 8 o'clock in the morning, and he's supposed to stay there till 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And my husband will stay there with him, but tomorrow he's supposed to be alone in the classroom, and my husband is supposed to be like outside waiting for him in case he needs him or something like that, or he feels bad. I don't know. Anyways, I wish I could be there, but I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to. I do have some plans, and like when it comes to job, I am considering changing, going back to my professional deeds, but we'll talk about it a little bit later, maybe in a live a little later. But for today, I wanna update you on one really important thing. I am going to have a new start. Now, this one you probably can remember. This is the kit that I was stitching. Was is the key word in this one. I was stitching it with the, I wanted to say silicone. No, with the silk threads. Now, I don't know, maybe some people like it. If you have tried it and liked it, great for you. I hate this company. It's the second time I fall on this one. I didn't even know that this picture was from this company, but when I received it, I realized that it was the same thing. I had this company when I was stitching Pokemons, and I hated that kit. I loved the idea of it. I really wanted to stitch some Pokemon collection for Mark, but unfortunately the quality, you can say, of that kit was really bad. The print was really bad. I didn't enjoy it, so I ended up putting it aside, and I ordered this one, which I also liked because I love the image, and plus I really want to stitch something on a printed canvas. It's fun, it's easy, it's not, you don't have to follow a chart and stuff like that. But unfortunately, when it arrived, it was a surprise to find out that it was the same company. I didn't even notice that I was ordering from the same store. So this one, it went pretty nice, but I made a mistake of ordering the silk thread, and it's so bad. It's so difficult to stitch with. It is so not fun. I was like hating the way the crosses looked, the quality of the thread, the way it was behaving, and to add to it all, my kit was missing color, and I could not make the seller ship it to me because I told them that. They said they were going to ship out the missing thread, but eventually they didn't, and I said that they didn't ship it, and then they said that they are going to ship it again, and they were waiting for it again. And basically, when I said that I want my money back for this kit, because really, what am I supposed to do with it? I am not going to find silk thread anywhere. Plus, I have no idea what color it is. Plus, I don't feel like I am supposed to be getting a broken product. But their answer was no, dear. I hate when they reply to you, no, dear, yes, dear. It's like, anyways, I decided to stop I decided to stop with this one. I'm not giving it a good review. I do not like this company. Notice when you are ordering a Chinese kit from AliExpress or anywhere in the world, notice this company. I do not recommend, and every time I have purchased from them, I had some problem with it. They're leaving like a tiny bit of bleed on the sides, and that makes it really difficult to put it on a frame or a Q-snaps or a hoop. Plus, the print of the fabric is not really good quality. It's kind of faded, and I didn't like it. So I decided to put it away, put it aside. Maybe one day I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll throw it away. I have no idea, but this is going to disappear from my stitching rotation. Now, I received today the project that I am planning to start. It is also from a Chinese kit. But I wanted to say that it was from AliExpress, but it's a lot different. First of all, okay, you know what? Let me show you. So, I have this to show you. Okay, remember the garden, the beautiful garden that I was stitching on a printed canvas, the one that had a serious accident and I had to put it away, throw it away. It was destroyed, but I decided to replace it with this one. Look at this beautiful scenery. First of all, you can probably tell that it's a different company, Classical Cross Stitch. I've heard about this one. I've heard that it was pretty good, so I decided to order from them. It is printed canvas, of course. Let's see. I don't remember. I think this is 11 count, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is 11. And this is this beautiful mountain scenery. I don't know if it's got an English name. I have no idea. We're going to look at a booklet in a moment, but look at this. It has beautiful trees, like colorfully green, yellow, pink. It has a beautiful waterfall, mountains. There are deers over there. I think that this is just a beautiful, really gentle, beautiful, gentle project, and I think this one is a sticker. So I'm just going to put it aside for a minute and let's see what this kit contains. Okay, a little further away. So I did not open it yet. I just removed the bag so it won't make a lot of noise, but it came with 2 of these little baggies, and I have how many? 6 needles for this one and 2 needle threaders, which is a really good thing because I really like these threaders. They're really good, and of course needles you never have enough needles in your stitching stash. So I am going to use this for this kit. Put it aside. Okay, so let's see. This is the chart, the printed chart. Let's open this one. So the only thing that I don't like about these printed charts is that if you are deciding to use it, it has glossy paper. That means that it will be pretty difficult to cross out. You need like markers that don't smear. But let's see what we have here. So this is the key. We have 55 colors, symbols. The key is pretty big and pretty good. I need to check if the symbols on here are the same as they are on the canvas. That's something that is interesting, because what was good about that kit that I don't want to stitch anymore is that the symbols on the printed canvas were the same as on the key, and that meant that you didn't have to go back and forth to look for them. But I think that it will be, okay. So we have the key. I think that this is an 11 count. This is definitely not 14 and not 9. So this is 11 count. It has, yeah, so the size for 11 count is, let's see. Okay, so it's 70 centimeters high and 147 centimeters wide, which is not a small one. Okay, the rest of the chart is coming like this. You can probably see that it is, you know, it's not that difficult. On the back here you have the, yeah, that's the count that I ordered. On the back you have, of course, the pages. So I'm going to stitch it this way. That means that I'm going to start from this page probably, because I always start from the left bottom side. So I'm going to start from this one, then this is of course page 1, but I'm not going to go like this. I'm going to go like 1, 7, 13 and the rest of it. So yeah, I am going to follow this direction. Let's see the canvas. So the canvas is pretty stiff, which is okay. I do like it because I probably am going to stitch it on, you know, without a hoop or anything else. I'm going to stitch it with my hands, holding it in my hand. So I'm going to just roll it and start stitching it like that. Now let's open this up. How does it open? Okay, so this is it. The threads are normal threads, no more silks for me. Look at these colors, you guys. Oh my god. So these are the rest of the threads. They're not fitted on the organizers, but look at these greens. This is going to be so beautiful, amazing. This green is just so tasty. Okay, so you have a pretty big amount of thread over here that you are supposed to use in the future. Not you, me. And the organizers, the thread are pretty long, very long actually. Let's see, I'm on my couch, so they are really long, which I love. I love a long thread. They are so beautiful, really well organized. Of course, you know, 55 colors. It's pretty traditional. It's, you know, always the same. The organizers are cross stitch, high grade quality cross stitch, which is interesting. I'd never stitched this company. I had this kit from this company before, like a very long time ago, but I ended up not stitching it. It wasn't printed, it was just canvas and thread. So it's still sitting in my stash somewhere. I just wanted to use you know, printed canvas. Now the threads are, as always, really soft. You can probably see it a little up close. You know, if you are a stitcher, if you ever stitched a kit from this company or AliExpress, all these threads are so nice to work with. They are really soft, really colorful, really bright and vivid colors, which is great. Okay, so let's put the threads aside, even though they are the most tasty thing I've ever seen. Okay, now the fabric is pretty big. This is a big project. Let's see the print. Now I can already see, look at this. I mean, how can I even compare, how can I even compare this to the kit that I had, like the one before, the one that I stopped stitching? Look at the print on this one. It's so bright, it's so vivid. I do see a little bit of movement in the print, like over here. What is this? It's kind of in the middle here, I think. But I think I'm going to, you know, use my paper chart to be sure what I'm doing. Anyways, but I do see that the print is really bright, really, you know, well printed. It is not 14 count, that's for sure. So it's definitely going to be easier to figure out which color I am supposed to be using. By the way, let's check if it's the same in the booklet. Let's see. So I'm supposed to be starting from this side. For some reason, I don't believe that it's the same, but you know what? Let's just see if it is. So this is not it. Let's see. I need page number 1. Where is page number 1? It's supposed to be this way, I think. Page number 1. So I'm supposed to get like 110. Oh, over here, this way. This is it, I think. No. Yes or no? No. 10 by 10. Supposed to be this way. But no, it's not it. It's not the right thing. Oh, I'm holding it from the different direction. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, so I'm going to place it that way. Okay, so this is it. This is the right direction. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is the right direction. So let's see. Now, as I can already see that the colors are different. Not the colors, the symbols are different. Yes, they are. They definitely are different. Yeah, you see, like this is number 20. It's over here. In here, it's number 1. Okay, anyways, it's fine because it's not that difficult to see what's over here. I can always see what's written in the book, so it's fine. Plus we have the, you know, the symbols, numbers written down here, but it's not that difficult. I can always check in the booklet on what color I'm supposed to be stitching. So yeah, so this is one big canvas. Hopefully it will look good eventually if I'll finish it one day, but it's not supposed to be a really difficult stitch, so I hope that it will work. Okay, let me just show you another thing that I started stitching. I did have a little bit of a, not start stitching, but continued. I did have a little bit of a change in it. Why? Because my stand that I was stitching on is a little broken. I'm supposed to fix it somehow. We're going to figure it out on this Friday or Saturday. We'll see, like this weekend, how to fix it. But look at this. Can you see it's fallen? Like, it looks bad. It doesn't stand straight, and it's not I cannot fix it. So my husband tried to fix it, but he can't. I do need a new floor stand. I do need a good floor stand that will hold my big frames, but I cannot afford it right now. So I don't know. I'm supposed to be like thinking about a solution for this one, I guess. But you know, we'll see financially how everything will work. But the change that I've had on one of my projects is this. Let's just put it over here. No, I'm not going to stop filming. I'm just going to put it over here. So this is my oh my gosh, owl forest. This is owl forest, the garden, beautiful garden. And you can probably see that I have changed the frame. I had it on a big elongated frame, but I decided to stitch it a little like in a different way, and I want to hold it in my hands, so this way I can hold it and stitch it using my hands, and it will go a little bit faster, so it's really comfortable. I did try it already last night, and I stitched around this flower, so it did go faster, and it was a lot more comfortable to hold, like, because I wasn't stitching it only because I didn't have the you know, the tools to stitch it on, because my stand is broken like I've showed you. Too bad. Okay, anyways, you guys, I think that for tonight, for this update, it's enough. I am going to start stitching this one, I don't know, maybe tonight a little bit, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how time goes, and yeah, and I will update you in the next clip on how it went and the little part that I did stitch, and we'll see how this one will go. Hopefully this quality, this kit will be easier and better than the other one. I cross my fingers for that. Okay, I love you. Thank you for watching this. Oh no, I'm not saying goodbye. I will see you in a couple of seconds. Okay guys, so today is September 10th. Time's flying. I haven't been filming for a little while. Why? I was too busy. Plus, I can unfortunately say officially my stand, my frame holder is broken. I don't know what happened to it. I guess it's because it's not a really expensive version of it. It kind of broke, the leg broke, and it fell forward. It just stopped standing straight one day. I don't know what happened to it, but that makes it really hard for me to stitch my larger projects because I don't have anything to hold the big frames. Now I need to choose another frame. That's a little problem. I don't have any idea which one to order. So you guys, if you have, we have been talking about it a while ago, about the whole floor stands, but nothing really went through with that because I still had the Arabesca one, the one that I was using right now. But I think it's time for me to start looking for a new floor stand because I really need it. I cannot stitch my big projects without it. I don't have anything to hold the big frames, and it's a heavy frame, so it's impossible to stitch it holding it in your hands. Maybe if I'll kind of put it on the table and stitch like underneath, but that's difficult way to do it. I don't know. Anyways, if you are familiar with good floor stands and reasonable prices that can hold a large, heavy wooden frame, I would like to know which websites I could go to look for it. I don't want anything too expensive. Don't have money to waste like back and forth for those, But yeah, anyways, the floor stand is dead. So write down below in the info box which ones you are using and if they are strong enough, what company, maybe link website or something. That would really help me. I'll be so grateful for that. You can even go on the Facebook page. That will be a better idea. You can write it down in the on the oh my gosh, I cannot speak. I can hear my kid in the living room, so I kind of listen to him. Anyways, what was I saying? You can go and on the Facebook group and link the websites or write my, the comment there. It will be more comfortable for everybody. So visit the Facebook page and subscribe, of course. Anyways, okay, so for the last days, I have been having a lot of things going on. Marky's got sick. He went to the kindergarten. He started it on the 1st, and he went for like 4 days, and then he returned home one day and got like 40 degrees fever. So he's been home for 3 days now. But tomorrow, Sunday, he'll be going back to kindergarten, hopefully, because I want him to have the company, and he's going crazy at home. And he's feeling better, of course, thank God. So I have been working every day since he went to to his structure. And yeah, so less time to stitch, less time to do a lot of things, but it's okay. I am dealing with it. I do stitch a little bit every day, and let me show you what I've been stitching. By the way, I've done my nails again. Look at this. Look at this. Can you compare this to what I had before? No, you cannot. Look at this. It's so pretty. I just felt like red nail polish. But right now, I finally feel like, like a lady, that I have female nails and not just ugly ones. Okay, anyways, so you can probably tell this is Owl Forest. This is the project that I'm stitching. I have started from the bottom part. You probably saw it in the last clip that I've showed you, but I did change the, the arrangement for this one, so now it's a little easier for me to stitch. And let me show you what I've stitched for the last couple of days. Okay, so this is it. You can probably see that I had some development in this one. I've showed you for the last time that I filmed, I've showed you this part of it. I think I didn't have this one stitched, but this one I have filled in with the white thread inside. You can see the pretty crosses. I do like the fabric. It's a little flimsy, but I am kind of getting by with it. And I have already stitched the larger project. Right now I'm filling in the white parts. Still have to stitch another row over here. I forgot about it, to be honest. I forgot to put another row here, but I will once I get to it. And yeah, so basically this one is going along pretty well since I moved it onto my smaller sized Q snubs, and I think that it's fun to stitch. It's really fun to stitch, really. I never thought that I would be stitching samplers, especially samplers that look like this, that are not full coverage, that are pretty primitive, nothing's, special going on in there. But I think that altogether, when you look at this, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So many nice elements, and when they come together, it looks really beautiful. Yeah, anyways, by the way, I didn't think that it would be that big. Okay, let's move on. Next thing that I can show you is the new star that I've made, and I had showed it to you in the beginning of this video. I have already progressed with it a little bit, and to be honest, I'm having so much fun stitching it. That's something that I say about all my projects that I start, but this one, I think it will be a good thing. So let me just move on to the next one. Okay, so this is it. Basically, the way that I stitch it is holding it in my hands. Because the fabrics that come in the Chinese kits are pretty stiff, it is possible to stitch it without a frame. So that's just what I do. It's much more comfortable for me right now. Maybe in the future I'll put it on a frame. I don't know if I'll buy a big one. But for now, this is really comfortable for me to do. I am sitting in a certain position on the couch, and it's really nice, and it's easy to stitch, of course. And I am so happy that I finally decided to buy a kit without silk threads, because lately I've been buying 2 kits from China, from AliExpress, with silk threads. That was a big mistake. It's so unfun to stitch, that is so difficult to work with. I didn't like it, but this one is amazing. The print is great. Let me just open it. Basically what I do is just unroll it. I'm holding it like this, so it's not really comfortable because how I hold it is in a different way, but I'm going to spin it around so you can see the crosses. So this is it. Basically, look at the print. Can you even compare it with the print that I had in my last project? Definitely not. The crosses, the symbols are so colorful. They're so bright. You can see everything. You can see every little symbol that you are supposed to be stitching. It's really good. Maybe the main reason for that is because it's a larger count. This is 11 count, and to be honest, I always hated 11 count because it's too big. The crosses are way too bulky. But right now, for some reason, something changed in me, and I am loving stitching this. It's so easy, it's so fun, the threads are behaving beautifully, and I think that it's going to be pretty. Okay, let's see the crosses. So this is it. These are the crosses that I've already stitched. You can see that I have already covered not that big of a area, but it's working, it's growing, and honestly I am loving every second of it. It's so easy to stitch. The crosses, of course, are a little too big for me because I prefer smaller counts, but as a resting piece, you can call it that, this is the perfect solution. Let me just spin it around so I can be more comfortable. Maybe this way. A little bit of a shift. This is upside down, but it's okay. You can see that the crosses are sitting beautifully, unlike the crosses that I've been stitching with the silk threads, which I hated them. I hated the way they looked. I hated everything about them. It was so bad. But this one is perfect, I think. Plus, when the fabric will be washed, one day, I hope, because this is a huge project. When the fabric will be washed, it will sit a little bit and the colors behind will be deleted, so I think that it will be a beautiful result. I hope so. I don't know. I've never finished a Chinese kit before, but I have seen them stitched before, so I think that the result will be pretty. Little too pixelated for me, but pretty. Really colorful. Blah, blah, blah. Okay guys, so this is basically all I wanted to show you. I haven't been stitching my other kits lately, but I want to. Plus I want to do some painting, and I want to do some diamond painting. Oh, and I have a secret project that I'm planning. I don't think it will be happening this month. I think that it will happen somewhere around next month, because I don't believe that it will arrive for me this month. But I have decided to go for something that I've never thought that I will go for, and I want to stitch memorabilia. That's a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm not going to show you the project. I have chosen one. I've already ordered the chart for it. I already ordered the beads. Yeah, the beads. I ordered both of them from 1 to 3 Stitch, which I love that website. Too bad that they are not shipping DMC threads. I would have loved to order DMC from them, but unfortunately they do not ship DMC out of US, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. So I had to look for the colors on other websites because I don't have anywhere to buy the DMC threads that I need for that project in Israel. Why? Because these are the new colors. That project has all the new colors of DMC that had been released, and unfortunately we don't have it here, so I have to order them from abroad. And I somehow, I don't know how, I had stumbled upon a website that had a kit of all the new colors from 011 till 035, I think, and all of them are coming in one kit. So I hope that that was not a scam like last time, like the one that I've dealt with before, but it looks really good, and I don't believe that it will be a big problem. So I am supposed to get the kit of the beads, I am supposed to get the kit of the new DMC colors, and I still have to purchase the DMC colors, like the rest of them, the ordinary DMC colors that you can buy here in Israel. So basically I will have the full kit. Oh, by the way, I ordered the fabric. I even ordered a little Q snubs for that project. So that's my spoiler for my future plan, for my future new start. I don't know if I need another start because I have crazy amount of them, but I want it. So I know that this is my hobby and I can do whatever I want with it. So sometimes I do think that I need to stop myself from stitching new projects because I don't want to, to open everything that I have. I still want to have something left, like in a new kit. But from the other side, if I want something, to do something, why not do it? I do it for fun, and it's not my job. I just enjoy it. So, okay. Anyways, you guys, I think that I'll be stitching this project again today because my what do you call it? My tablet is charging right now. I do want to stitch maybe Scorpio or something. One of the projects that I have on there because I miss the projects that I've been stitching before. But yeah, so once it charges, then maybe I'm going to stitch something else later on tonight. I will update you in the next video probably, because this one I think it's time to wrap it up and upload it because I miss chatting with you, or maybe even getting your messages. But okay. Oh, by the way, TikTok is almost ready for a live stream, so guys, please go join my TikTok page. I already have 760 maybe subscribers on there. It's growing pretty well, I think. So join my TikTok. Maybe I'll be able to go live on TikTok it's going to be a little more comfortable. Maybe I'll even be able to like be myself on camera because it's a little different angle of filming. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope that it will be interesting enough. So yeah. Anyways, like I asked before, please go to the Facebook group and tell me which floor stands you are using. If you have a link for that, I would love to go check it out myself. I do need a floor stand really, really bad. So yeah, please, please, please help me. You can donate if you wish. In the info box, there's a link to buy me coffee or my donations account, and maybe that way I'll be able to get myself a floor stand a little sooner. And yeah, thank you for watching. I love you all. Press the bell below to be notified when the next video comes out, and I will see you soon in my next update. Subscribe, please. Go Facebook group, go TikTok. I love you all, and I will see you soon.